Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I will be showing you around a map me and my friend Makylle made, and it's based off of the book Fahrenheit 451. The map is so big that it is laggy. I'm sorry that most of the stuff will not load in.
Coming back around for another try. You feel I'm so tired, but you know what it takes to heat up the night. You're a kind of girl.
Right now I am showing you the whole entire map. Well, most of it, because most of it would not load in. So I tried to show what will load in, but there's a whole other half of the map that is not shown here.
You do it alright.
Up next, I will be showing you close-up parts of the map that are important in the book Fahrenheit 451. Here is the fire station that we built, and when we go in, sorry it's so laggy, we have the living quarters right down this really long hallway, and those are stairs up to the second floor. Each room looks the exact same, and the bookshelves are supposed to be normal shelves. The books aren't supposed to be on there, but we don't have any mods that can do actual shelves, so we try to make it the way we could.
You could be coming back around for another try. You feel I'm so tired.
Right here we have a sort of little reception area by the front doors, and over here is a mechanical hound. I didn't know exactly how to make it. Like I didn't want to do a wolf because that looked strange, so I decided to do a skeleton horse. And then up these stairs we have like the fireman suit, and we have flint and steel for like to light the things on fire. And the reason why we have books and item frames is like the rule books is what I was kind of envisioning. And down this hallway is where they like have their fun time, because there was kerosene pumps and then Russian roulette tables to like play cards with, and then there are some pinball machines and couches so they can like sit down and then watch the friends play, I guess. And I was just envisioning this as like a fun upstairs relaxing room until they got like the call. And then here is checkerboards or like a place to play more cards. And then right down here there's a huge couch they can sit on with like an ottoman, and then some more fireman suits and flint and steel. So I'm just gonna walk around the fire station just to show how big it is, and then just like a little preview of the streets up close. There's some stoplights and some other buildings down here, and it's a really long building. There's 11 living quarters in there, which is why it's so long. And then like it's not all like straight and rectangular. We wanted to like mix it up a bit and make it a little more interesting.
You could be coming back around for another try. You feel I'm so tired, but you know what it takes to heat up the night. That you can't, 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 you could be coming back around for another try. You feel I'm so tired, but you know what it takes to heat up the night. You're the kind of girl, I'll never find another in my whole world. I can rock you too. You do what it takes to heat up the night. Yeah.
This is the park where Montag meets Faber. This is where Montag and Faber have their conversation in the park.
You do it alright.
This is the little forest area where Montag runs through when he's trying to get away from all the cameras and the government. This is the river where Montag practically bathes himself in alcohol and changes into Faber's clothes. This is like the hobo camp. They're not really hobos, but they're also sort of on the run from the government, just the government forgot about them. And this is where they sit, and then their fire. And then to the left is like the radio thing where they were watching the news about Montag. And then up this way, me and Makylle wanted to spice it up a bit. And there's like these bridge ladder thingies up to the other parts of it. And up here is practically where like they sleep and stuff, because there's a fire and some sleeping bags over here, and like they're dirty because that's where they live.
You could be coming back around for another try. You feel I'm so tired, but you know what it takes to heat up the night. That you can't.
We made it a really hilly place because like they're on the run from the government, so they can't live in the cities. So they kind of lived out in like the middle of nowhere is what we envisioned.
That you can't. That you can't. That you can't. That you can't. That you can't.
This is the abandoned railroad that Montag is supposed to find and follow to go to California.
But you know what it takes to heat up the night. You're the kind of girl, I'll never find another what it takes to heat up the night. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Baby, what you got back?
This is the La Vie Belle apartment, which means life is beautiful apartment. And the reason why we did apartments is because we spawned on an island, so we didn't really have room for houses. So we just went with it, and since we envisioned it as a more modern thingy, I personally envisioned it as New York. And so that's part of the reason why we did tall hotels. And then rooms like these are burnt because they had books. And then when it has those banners, it's like marked by the firemen that this is what happens when you have books in your house. The reason why there are bookshelves in the room is because we meant them to be as shelves, not bookshelves, but since we don't have mods, we can't exactly just do shelves. And that house is burnt because they were bad. And then this takes you up to the other floors. There are 5 floors in total, I believe, and then there's also a basement. And all the floors are mostly the same layout. And then any oak doors mean they are single floor. And then if they are dark oak doors, they are 2-story floors. And then if they are brick doors, it means it is a special room like Montag's or Clarice's or Faber's house. And these are some more people that got their house burnt. See, like the walls are charred and then the windows are charred.
You could be coming back around for another try. You feel so tired, but you know what it takes to heat up the night. That you can't, that you can't, that you can't,
This is Faber's house. It's a single floor, and we have bookshelves. This one is actually meant to be bookshelves because we all know Faber's read books. And there's one bed because he's like a little old man living in his own little house, being a loner. And yeah.
You feel so tired, but you know what it takes to heat up the night. You're a kind of girl.
Down the hall is Montag's house, and it is 3 floors for like you'll see when I get in there. The first floor is the kitchen and has a small table because it's only Montag and Clarice. And then there's the furnace, and then there's like the fridge, and then up to the second floor. This is like the parlor wall room area thingy. And so we have like Clarice's little couch, and then there's walls on all 3 sides because they don't have a 4th wall, and that wall is kind of small because the doors are there. And so this is Clarice's parlor, not Clarice's, Mildred's parlor wall. And then up here is Mildred's room, Mildred and Montag's bedroom, and they have separate beds because in the book it said they have separate beds. This is Clarice's house, and I need a pretty big couch because they have a big family, and in this room, it is actual books instead of bookshelves because we all know Clarice reads books, and that's why the government took care of her. And we have a huge table because Clarice has a huge family. It's kind of what we envisioned.
Better, lies. I push the settle down until you scream out loud. Baby, baby, do you like it? Could be coming back around for another try.
This is kind of a tour of the outside of La Vieille et Belle apartment. And those are burnt apartment rooms, like I showed earlier. A fun fact would be why all of the burnt rooms are close to each other is because I was actually going to burn a room and I tried to make it a controlled fire, but then me being not the smartest lit a fire in a hotel or apartment made out of wood, and so the fire kind of got out of control, so we just rolled with it.
You feel it close to die. But you know what it takes to heat up the night. You're a kind of girl. Yeah, I'll never find another in the whole world. I can rock you too. You do what it takes to heat
And this was me and Makyle's Fahrenheit 451 project. I hope you guys enjoyed.